Good morning. It's good to be back. I'm looking forward to another great year with our ball club. A lot of work on our hands. We fielded 10 new players this summer, and it's work in progress right now. So I'm pretty pleased and happy where we are as a ball club as we stand today, but we got a long way to go. So with that being said, I'll open the floor up for statements.
Questions for Coach Woodson. We have third row here on your right side.
Yes.
Myron McAfee, ESPN. Right here.
Okay.
You have to have the 4 new teams coming in. What do you think that adds to the league, and what concerns, if any, do you have about travel and scheduling attached to that?
It's competition. I've always been a coach and player that loves competition. The 4 teams that are coming in are well coached, talented players, and I think it can't do nothing but enhance what we already have. The Big Ten is loaded with great coaches, man, and great players. So it's just, I look at it as competition. A lot of work. You got to get your ball clubs ready to play.
Third row on your right side.
Jack Ankeny, SI Indiana. Hey, Mike. How does your offensive coaching philosophy change when you lose guys like Trace and Jalen, who had the ball in their hands so much last season?
Well, I think back to when I started this journey 2 years ago. We had to post Trace Jackson Davis. It being such a new team for me, that was the right thing to do. And then last season, everybody thought we posted him probably more than the first season, and we didn't. We ran more pick and rolls versus posting the ball. So I think you got to have a little bit of both. I don't think I want to be a team that just relies on shooting threes. I think you got to take the ball inside and keep the defense honest that way as well. So right now, I don't know what kind of team we're going to be offensively. We put in a few things here over the summer and since we started official practice, and we got a long way to go. But I like the makeup of our ball club.
Questions for Coach Woodson. First row here.
Mike DeCourcy from Sporting News. You have in Khalil Ware a very uncommon player. The length, the body type. You don't see a lot of guys like him. How do you take advantage of what he brings to the floor and sort of take him away from whatever trouble his frame can create?
Well, he's a very skillful player. It's the first time I've coached a 7'2" guy, after all the years I've spent in the NBA. It's just a matter for him, I think, getting comfortable with the Big Ten and working hard. I think a lot of these young players, they truly believe they work hard, and I've always felt there's another level that you can always reach as a player, and I got to get him to that level. And he's been working. He stuck around this summer, put in a lot of time, and I'm pleased with his work ethic, but he's still got a long way to go, I think.
Yeah, Coach, Steve Hellwagon with Bucknuts 24/7 Sports. My question about Mackenzie Mbako, I hope I've got Mbako. And the freshmen that you have, you're going to be, it appears, counting on them to do some things for you guys this year, just the impact that he could have and also that freshman class.
Well, again, we were high on him when he came on the board in terms of being recruited. And once he made the commitment to us, he's come in this summer and really worked. Great shooter, can really shoot the basketball. But again, high school, that jump from high school to college is a big jump, just like the jump from college to the NBA. He's got a lot of work that he's got to put in to get where he needs to go, and in terms of helping us win basketball games. I mean, again, I got a bunch of young players that I got to teach. A couple of sophomores that were freshmen last year that I'm expecting big things from. But he's a piece to the puzzle that we're hoping that can step in and play right away and do some nice things for our ball club.
On your left side in the back.
Tyler Tashman with the Des Moines Register. You mentioned some of the sophomores now. Malik is one of them. How have you seen him grow since the end of last season?
Well, the fact that he's got his body and his body's in much better shape than it was his freshman year. And again, a lot of that had to do with the fact that he stuck around this summer. You know, most of my guys stayed in Bloomington this summer and put the work in, which they needed to do. And I'm expecting big things out of him because he's very talented. He can do a lot of things on the floor. So he's just got to continue to work. I'm pleased to where he is today as well because he has been working his butt off. But we got a couple other sophomores with CJ and Caleb Banks that I'm expecting some big things. I can't wait on them. I need them to be ready to play this season.
Coach Woodson, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, guys.